Hey guys, welcome to Crypto Pumps. I haven't made a video like this in a long time, but there's a lot of newcomers into crypto and Kaspa because of KRC20 tokens that are coming out. So I'll probably do a whole KRC20 video after this, but for now I'm just going to go through. I made a video like this a long time ago, a little bit more experience now, but these are all my views on how I think are the best ways to buy Kaspa. So I was just going to go through a bit of it with you and explain some terms if you're brand new to Kaspa, because that's mainly, or to crypto, that's mainly who this is aimed at. But we'll just go through this anyway. So first off, Kaspa is a layer 1, which means it's built on its own network. So a token, let's say Turbo. Turbo is a token that's built on Ethereum. Ethereum is the layer 1. So on Kaspa is a layer 1, so it's a coin. It's not a token. KRC20 tokens are being built on Kaspa, and they are coming out this month, or hopefully this month. So that's the difference. So you hear people calling Kaspa a token. It's actually a coin. Now I do that the odd time, but it's just a mistake. But that's what the difference is between a coin and a token. So that's that one. KYC, this is a term you'll hear a lot as well. So that stands for Know Your Customer. So on some exchanges, you have to register your details, your address, your bank account details, especially for what they call fiat on-ramps. So let's say Binance, for example, my bank accounts are connected to Binance. To do that, you have to take a picture of your driver's license or your passport. You have to give your address details. You have to give your bank account details. So basically you get verified that way and they let you use their exchange. On some exchanges, you don't have to do that. Let's say MEXC, I used to use a lot. You didn't have to KYC, but now you do. So people in America that aren't allowed to use MEXC, they used to get away with it with a VPN, but now they have to register their address and all that. So they can't use that, which is crazy. But that's what a fiat on-ramp is. So let's say Binance here. Binance, I'm going to show you some things I probably shouldn't show you. But so I'm connected to Binance a long time. This is how I used to do it. I used to send my euro to Binance here. I change it to USDT. And because Binance doesn't have Kaspa on at the moment, I would send it from there to MEXC. And then I would swap it, my USDT on MEXC for Kaspa. And then I would send it to my wallet. And that's how I used to do it. That's how most people did it. I could still do it that way if I wanted to, but I find it a lot easier the way I'm going to show you how I do it now. Just to go back to this, so Kaspa, we went through that layer 1. What does KYC? You should know that now. Fiat on-ramp, again, that's an exchange that you have your details connected to so that you can send your euro to the exchange to trade it for crypto. And a VPN is a virtual private network. So like I said, people in America, people in certain countries are restricted from trading certain coins. But if you switch on your VPN and you change your location to Switzerland or Ireland, where I am, or the UK, then you can get into MEXC and it tricks it into thinking that you're in that country, you're in Switzerland or whatever, and you can buy your crypto and send it back to your wallet, no problem. But now, because a lot of them are going KYC, you can't do that because you can only get so far, but then you have to put in your address details and they're going to know where you are. And that's what a VPN was used for. Now, so where to buy Kaspa? This is how I was saying I used to do it. So at the moment, I'm registered on Binance. This is a fiat on-ramp. I've been on it a long time. You can see I'm verified. And the reason, it's a great limit. Like you have here, fiat limit of 2 million USD daily. So I can put 2 million, if I had it, onto this exchange and I can trade it. And you can just increase your limits, and that's what that is. So how I used to do it, I used to send my euro to this to Binance. I would trade it for USDT, and then I would send it here to MEXC. So this is my MEXC wallet at the moment, spot wallet. So I have a couple of things in here. I've got Kaspa in all different places, but 99% of my Kaspa is on Tangent, which is cold storage. We'll get to that. But I have a little bit of USDT here, so $1.54. We have some Kaspa, I have some Turbo. So this is on the MEXC exchange. So let's say how I used to do it was I would have sent my USDT to this exchange. So I would have sent $100 or $1,000. So right now I have $1.54 US dollars on MEXC. So I want to change this to Kaspa. So how I used to do this was you go up to spot, you click on this here, spot. You go up to the corner here, you search for the cryptocurrency that you want to trade your USDT for. So we go CAS, and it's CAS USD, not perpetuals, not CASTA. So CAS USD. You click on that one. You scroll down to the bottom here. You have Buy Kas. It shows you your balance of USDT, that the amount that you have to swap for. So I have 1.54. And then here again, if you were selling your CAS, you could sell it that way. But I'm trying to buy some. And then this little bar here, so like I said, we have one dollar 54 cent. If you wanted to trade half of that, you go halfway up the bar, or a quarter, or 3/4. So I want to do the whole lot, the massive $1 54, just to show you. So I click up here, and next thing I'm just going to click on Buy Kas. It says ordered successfully. Okay. So if I go back up here and go back into my wallet and go spot, you'll see my USDT is gone, and all I have is CAS and Turbo. So that took my USDT and it changed it to Kaspa, and now my Kaspa is in there. And that's how I used to do it. And then I would click on this and I would send it. I will send it to my wallet, and that's how people used to do it. That's how a lot of people still like to do it. I mean, the fees on this are pretty good, like, so it's pretty low. But the way I do it at the moment is, I'll show you this because I'm going to get logged out of it soon. The way I do it now is Uphold, okay? So this is Uphold. It's not an exchange, but people in America and Canada can use it. I think everybody can use it. I'm not sure it's restricted to anybody. But it's really simple to use. So I have my bank account and my card details locked into this. So again, it's KYC, know your customer. Yeah, I had to take a picture of the front of my driver's license, the back of your driver's license. You give your address and you get verified. It says it takes up to 2 days to verify you, but it's usually like in 20 minutes or so you get verified. But just to show you destination, if I wanted to send money somewhere, you can see my name is Jer. So Jer Revolut card, or you have my bank account details. I have sent like a bit of money from this back to my card, and it was like instant. That's what the picture of the lightning is there. It goes straight in. But the only thing about this, you're restricted to 25,000 a day. But that's okay, because what you can do is you can trade cryptocurrency on this unlimited. So if you did have like a ton of Kaspa and you want to trade it, you can send it here and you can trade it for a stable coin. We're going to go through what stable coins are. And then you can cash out slowly, because when you have a stable coin, it's not a big panic on. But I'll go through this with you. So this is Uphold anyway. This is what it looks like. So my portfolio here, I have some CAS in this one as well. I know it looks like I have CAS everywhere, but I don't really. But so there's 4,000 CAS there. I transferred €15 into this a few minutes ago just to show you how this works. So basically, so that's how you do it. I just went into my Revolut app, I sent €15 and it was there straight away in a second. So I'm going to swap this for Kaspa. So at the moment I have 26,230 Kaspa. Let's just say I have $4,081, okay? So how you want to do this is, okay, so yeah, I'm just going to click on Euro here. So that's not right. Select source, that's the Euro. I want to select destination. So I want Kaspa. I have 2 accounts there in Kaspa. So let's just put it in here, J Kas account. So I'll click on that. So now this is set to change my Euro to Kaspa, and it's going to put it in this account. So you click on the amount. You have 25%, 50%, 70% use max. So we're just going to use max. So $16.24, and we're just going to go preview trade. So you have it here. So my €14 uphold fee of $1 to change it. So after that dollar is taken out, I've got 14. €1 is equal to 6 point. So basically my €14 is going to get me 95 Kaspa. And you just hit confirm trade, and that's it. As easy as that. And that's Uphold. And again, if you were doing it the other way, you'd select source and Kaspa, and then you can select destination and you can do Euro, or you can do stable coins. And I'll go through that with you. But that's how that works. Uphold is very easy to use. Friends and family, if they ask me about Kaspa, I tell them to use Uphold because it's simple, because it's very hard for people to understand Binance and using that to send your euro to, trading that for USDT, sending that to MEXC, and then changing your USD for Kaspa. It's very complicated, and like my sister, I had to do that for her. If I showed her Uphold, she would have been able to do it herself, because when it comes to cash out, or when it comes to the top of the bull run and I want to cash out some of my Kaspa, I don't have time to be doing everybody else's at the same time, you know. So Uphold is very simple, and people would be able to use this no problem. What else have we got here? Where to buy Kaspa? So Uphold, Binance, Kraken, MEXC. So like I showed you, I use Uphold, but I do have a Binance account, I do have a Kraken account, and I do have a MEXC account. It's always good. I'd advise you to sign up to Uphold, Binance, and Kraken. Them three, you know, at least have a couple of backups, because when you're trying to cash out, let's say, and it gets so busy and Uphold crashes, you're screwed. Like you're not able to swap out, you know, swap your Kaspa for stable coins or cash out, whatever you want to do. So you need a couple of backups. Like you need Binance, maybe you have Kraken. So you have three options there. If one of them goes down, you have another two options as a backup. That's just what I'm doing. That's my plan, and that's what I advise you to do. And where to buy? Anytime you want to buy a cryptocurrency, the best place to go is you go coinmarketcap.com. Okay, you have it down here. All your top coins here. If we scroll down, Kaspa is number 22 at the moment. So if we click on Kaspa, it gives you the chart. It's not looking good on the daily, but if you go to the all-time, you'll see how good it is. That's a nice fair launched chart. But if we want to know where to buy this, it's just simple. You just go up here to markets, and these are all the places where you can buy Kaspa. So for new people, these are decentralized exchanges. They're more complicated to use. You need a wallet like MetaMask, and you connect it to a DEX, and you swap cryptocurrencies. It's not good for a beginner. Stick to the centralized exchanges. So you have here, that's what SEC stands for, centralized exchange, decentralized exchange. So we go centralized exchange here. You click on it and it shows you all the places. You can see MEXC there. I have bought Kaspa on KuCoin, MEXC, LBank, xt.com, and I don't think Uphold is on here because it's not really an exchange. But there's a ton, there's a ton of exchanges. You can pick which one you want. You can sign up to it, and this is great. Any crypto you want to buy, you just go to this. I can go back. Let's say another one I have is Turbo. I think Turbo is going to do all right in this bull run. So I can click on Turbo. You can do a search. Click on Turbo. You can go to markets, and again, click on centralized exchanges, and you can go down the list here, and you can see all the centralized exchanges. So you can see Turbo's been listed on crypto.com exchange, which is a big one. The thing about Kaspa is it hasn't been listed on the top 6 exchanges. So Kraken, crypto.com, Binance, and Coinbase, like the big ones, it hasn't been listed on that yet, and that's what's bullish for Kaspa, that it's 22, it's the top 25, it's in the top 25 ranked coins, and it still hasn't got a tier 1 listing. So that's bullish for Kaspa. That's why people talk about it a lot. If we go back to our list here, what else have we got? How to buy Kaspa or any crypto. How to trade another crypto for Kaspa. So I showed you that. in MEXC here, how I traded USDT for Kaspa. That's one way. And then the other way is in here on Uphold, you simply source. So if you wanted to trade, if you had Solana, you click on this, put in Solana, click on your destination, select Kaspa, and then you just trade it, and it trades it for you. That's how easy it is. There are other places to do it. I'll show you that now. So basically, you can go to Kaspa.org is the main page for Kaspa. This is Kaspa.org. So this was created by Kaspador and 3 developers. Kaspador is a very involved person in the Kaspa ecosystem, and he is building this yet. He's not finished it. He's started it and he's getting into it. But this is going to be a one-stop shop for everything Kaspa. So I'd save that address, kaspa.org. And make note of that. Don't go searching for it in Google. Get the address right here and type it in. But for example, you see exchanges, centralized exchanges, and DEX. And so that's what we talked about. Click on centralized exchanges. It has the list here, same as coinmarketcap.com that I showed you. And another thing, bridges. So These are swaps, these things here. So you can click on one of these, let's say change now. You can visit the site and basically you can input, you can send whatever coin you have here, USDT, and you can trade it for Kaspa. This is another way of doing it. And you just hit exchange and it changes it. The fees on these are a little bit higher than MEXC, like Binance and Uphold, but you can use these if you find it simpler. There's plenty of ways to get Kaspa now. Like last year, it was only a couple of ways, you know. That's that. So that's Kaspa. Save that address because everything to do with Kaspa is on that, and KRC20 tokens that are coming out. So save that one. How to buy Kaspa, how to trade another, we did that. Where to store your Kaspa. So before I go through that, you have private keys and you have public keys. You hear that talked about a lot in the crypto ecosystem, I suppose you call it. So private keys is like your PIN number on your bank account card, like on your pass card. You don't give it to anybody. You don't give your PIN number to anybody. It's just for you, and it links you to your card so you can get your money out. Public keys is what you will give to somebody when you want to receive crypto from them. So if I want to get Kaspa, I will give you my Kaspa public address, and you can put that in and you can send it to me. But when you have that address, you can't take Kaspa off my account because it's the public address. It's only for sending in, receiving. A private key or your seed phrase, people need that to take your money. So when you're setting up a wallet, it usually gives you a 12-word seed phrase or a 24-word seed phrase. You write that in a diary. You write it in a couple of different books, a couple of different diaries, keep them in different places. And you don't save it on your computer, don't save it on anything online, not hard drive, USB stick, because all them can be hacked. You put it in an old-fashioned, you write it in old-fashioned pen and paper, and that's where you keep your seed phrase. And you don't give it to anybody, because if you were to give me your seed phrase, I can download that wallet and I can type in the seed phrase and I would have access to all your funds. And straight away, I could withdraw that off into another wallet that I have, and you'd be left empty. So that's the number one rule for crypto. And there's people out there that will ask you for it, pretend to be help desks. There's so many scammers in crypto, you have to be careful. They're going to ask you, can you send me your seed phrase so I can look into this? That's the one thing you don't give anybody. If they ask you for a public address or something, that's fine, because they can't do anything with that. But you don't give them your seed phrase. So seed phrase, private keys, kind of the same thing. So the difference between a hot wallet and a cold wallet. So a hot wallet is, let's say, Caspium. On my phone, I have a hot wallet called Caspium. So my private keys are stored on my phone. So that can be hacked. That's what a hot wallet is. But, you know, it's there. The chances are there that it can be hacked, but, you know, it hasn't been. But a cold wallet is something like Tangem. I'm going to go through that with you, or One Key. Let's say Tangem, your private keys that need to be hacked are stored on the physical card, the physical device. The ledger, I have a ledger. It's a separate device that has to verify all the transactions. The keys are stored on that. So unless anybody gets the physical device, they can't take your crypto. So if you have a Tangem and you want to send somebody crypto, you want to buy crypto, you have to touch the card. Then you put in your password, and then you touch the card again. So nobody can take your crypto without the cards. We'll have a look at that later on. And they're cold storage. That's the difference. So hot wallets, your private keys are stored online. It's hackable. Cold storage, your keys are stored offline on the device that you have. So they're less likely to be hackable unless somebody stole it and they knew your password. How to trade cash for stablecoins. So when you are trying to cash out, like when it comes to the time and you're thinking, oh, I think this is the top, I want to cash out. I'm going to go through what my opinion is for what the top is. But when you want to cash out, you can try cashing out, you know, to euro or to US dollars or whatever, but it's messy, you know, you're going to be panicking. So the easiest way to do it is trade your Kaspa for stablecoins. And what a stablecoin is, like, for example, if I go back in here, we can type in USDT. So Tether USDT. So you can see it's $1. So basically this is pegged to the dollar. So one USDT is equal to 1 USD. So one of these is equal to $1. So crypto is very volatile. It goes up and down. Even Bitcoin, it goes up and down, up and down. So you don't know where your money's going to be. So especially with Kaspa. Kaspa's new. Like, I'm going to leave some in for Kaspa, but if you want to take some profits, swap your Kaspa for stablecoins, because when you swap it for a stablecoin, the stablecoin is not going up and down volatile. It follows the dollar. And that's what a stablecoin is. There's a few different options. There's Tether, there's USDT, there's USDC. There's a few different ones. You can split your money between them, or you can just go USDT, whatever you want. And then, so let's say I'm on Uphold, so I can transfer a shitload of Kaspa to Uphold, and then I can swap it all in one go to USDT, and then I can relax because it's not going to go up and down. It's not so volatile anymore. And then I can slowly cash out I can cash out my USDT to euro or US dollars in my bank account, over time, because there's no panic about it that way. Whereas if you leave it in cash or Bitcoin or whatever it's just going to go up and down, and it could go down, and you'll have to wait until the next bull run to cash out. You're going to lose money. And that's what a stable coin is. Hot wallets, cold wallets, how to trade for stable coins, how to trade stable coins to fiat, USDT. So again, I'd be using Uphold. You go in here to source, you can type in USDT. Sorry, no matching. I don't have any at the moment, but if you have some in there, it'll be in, You have it here, euro, currency, euro. Yeah, there you go, USDT. So that's the one. So obviously your balance there will be whatever amount you've swapped your Kaspa to. So then you'd select source, and that would be your USDT. And then your destination would be your card or your bank account, and then you would just send it out. And it's the same thing with Binance. I could change it all to USDT here. I could send all my USDT to Binance, and I can cash out on Binance to my bank account. Or Kraken. That's why I'm saying you have backups, What else have we got here? How to trade stable coins. When do I think the peak of the bull run will happen? What's my plan? So on the bull run, I made this chart. I've gone through this a few times. So basically, this chart I have here, it shows the last 3 bull runs. So the one we're on now and the 2 before it. So you can see here on the 9th of July 2016, this was a halving that happened. And then we have here, it hit the peak of the bull run and then it dropped. And then we had the halving again, and then it hit the peak of the bull run and then it dropped. And then now we're at the halving again. And then we're here now at the moment, and then the bull run. So the way I have this is here, I've explained this before, in the last 2 cycles before the one we are in now, in the last 2 cycles, from the halving to the peak of the bull run was exactly 18 months. If we go to the next halving, which was in 2020, and we count, each one of these candles represents a month. So you count all these and it's 18. So from the halving to the bull run was 18 months. From the halving to the bull run in the last one was exactly 18 months. So if it follows suit, we had the halving here, 18 months from here, this time will bring us to October 2025. So I'm not thinking October, I'm going to play it safe and go back a couple of months. So I'm going to keep an eye. So I'm not really aiming for a price, I'm more aiming for a time. So October, so we have August, September. So before that anyway, So a couple of months before that, maybe I'm going to look up, but I'm going to be watching it from the middle of the year 2025 up to this, and then I'm gonna cash out some Kaspa, and I'm gonna leave some in as well, because I believe it is similar to Bitcoin, and in 2029 it's going to be worth between $20 and $50 if it follows power law. That's a whole other video, and I've done them on it. You can look back, but that's my belief. So I think maybe this bull run, as well as that, I think if power law is right, it says in this one it's a max of $3.88 in this bull run. So I'm going to be looking at from the middle of next year up to October, and when the price is around $3 or $4, $3.50 to $4 maybe I'll think that's about the top it's going to go on this bull run. That's my plan, not financial advice. That's just what I'm thinking in my head. It might be different for you. A lot of people have different plans. A lot of people think the bull run's going to happen early because of the ETFs and stuff like that. But I don't see, the last 2 cycles was exactly the same. And as well as that, the lowest point in between the cycles. So if you count back 16 months from this halving, the best time to buy Bitcoin, the lowest point of the cycle was 16 months back from the halving. And again, 16 months back from this halving was the best time to buy Bitcoin on this cycle. So that's you know, that's very like four similarities, four exact same things in the last two cycles. Doesn't mean it's going to happen again, but I'm hoping it kind of gives us an idea. All we have to go on is the history, and that's my opinion. And that's what I think. And then my plan is I have my Casper on Tangem. I'm going to take it off Tangem. I'll either swap it directly on Tangem. You can do that, but the fees are high. You can go into your Tangem and you can swap it for USDT. And so panic over if you're worried about moving it to exchanges and all that kind of, because I know it's stressful. But if you swap it on Tangem, it's pretty expensive. It might be cheaper by the time it happens. One key, I have a one key. I have to take it out of the box, and the Casper I have on my uphold, that's for 2029. I'm going to move that off and put it on one key. As far as I know, there's a Dex on one key. I think it's 1 inch. That might be a cheaper option if you have your Casper on 1 inch, that you could swap it directly on your OneDrive using 1 inch and swap it for USDT. I have to look into that. I'll let you know. And then the other option is to send my Casper from Tangem to Uphold and swap it like I showed you. Swap it to USDT, and then basically slowly cash it out, you know. So that's my plan, and I think that covered a lot of it. Like, I hope that helps you understand for people that are new to crypto or want to buy Caspa. If I've missed anything, please put it in the comments, and I will answer your questions. But I hope you found that helpful. Another thing, a shameless plug there, Tangem. So Tangem, here you go here. So this is where you go. This is the official website, Get Tangem. It comes in a 3 pack of cards. Yeah, 3 pack of cards. So basically you have 3 cards. Your private, like this is a cold wallet, like I told you. So your private keys are stored on the physical card. So you should maybe keep one card in your wallet, keep one card somewhere safe in your house, and give the other card to a relation or a close friend. That'll keep it safe, just in case your house burns down and you've lost all your cards. Because if you lose all your cards, you're screwed. Um, and basically that's it. You can get in here and order your card. And shameless plug here, if you want to use a promo code, you can use Crypto Pumps, same as my channel. It's in the description, all capitals, and you get 10% off. And I think I get a fiver, something like that. So I'll help the channel to help me, and appreciate it. And if you want to get 10% off, go ahead and use it. And that's the end of the video. If you found it helpful, please give me a like and give me a subscribe. I think the next one, I think I might go through everything you need to know about minting, because there's a lot of questions about minting as well. And it's pretty interesting. Like, there's a lot of developments coming up for KRC20, and it's all good for Caspa. Hopefully when it launches this time, there'll be no problems and they're all fixed. That's the end of the video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you again.